Welcome to all of you on this project day where we are going to do the project from the front end meta. So the project today we have I picked is the social proof section. So I hope my voice is clear to all of you. And this is a project what we are going to design. So let us discuss this thing. Here if you see uh, uh, all these three boxes which you see here, all these three boxes which you see here are identical, which contains a common image. Here, this one, a name and their subname, I can say, and this paragraph. And here also all these things are identical. These three columns are also identical. So, but the space, but this is one step down, this is one step down. So this is also one step right, step right. These stars we need to take it from the images what they have given us. And this is a kind of H1, H2 and a paragraph. So these images they have given us to include. So let us download the starter files. So this is what they have given us. So let us see with the help of like server. Okay, so they have given nothing as usual. Everything we need to do it from the scratch. Only the content part, the matter which have the H1 and the paragraph they have given us. So just doing the string alignment. Okay. So uh, 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 uh. so these are the four characters. These are the this one that left one, this image which is here only. And these are the three verified bias reviews. And this is something called a footer. Footer is not required. So let us comment it out. Next is what they have given. Okay, these are the reviews. This is H1, H2 kind of a thing. This is a paragraph. So okay, feel free to note these guys. Okay, okay. So these are also not required. Okay, the style.css, nothing they have given. Okay, so and is the file is here, style.css, not here. So let us oh, style.css and it is there. Now in the design they have given us this thing. Okay, and images they have given, I guess, SVG images. Yes. Okay, 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay, these are the reviewers I give photos. This is the star index.html and style guide. Guide. Mm, okay, okay. So very dark magenta is the box color, I guess. Okay. So standard font size 15 px we need to use. They have given us some colors, which I guess is of the background, and background is box color, this font color, and this background color. So it's sort of a thing they have given us to you. And next, what they have asked to use. 1 second. Okay, they have asked to use the Spartan font. 1 second. Okay, yes. The Leak Spartan font family they have asked to use with the font weight of 400, 500, and 700. 400, 500, and 700. So we have imported the fonts also with all of the font weights. What they have asked us to use. Okay. So the setup is League Spartan. Okay. The setup is done now. Now what we are going to now what we are going to use is to create the HTML first. Okay. So for this thing, let us clean up this thing first. Okay, this is the body, and from here let us have a div with a parent class container. Okay. And in this div with the parent class container, what we are going to have will have first the primary section. Okay. So in dot primary primary underscore grid, and with a top section dot, and again we have the primary content. So dot primary content. So here we will have h1 and p. So h1 will be this one. Okay, fine. So this we here we will close the this primary content div. And after this primary content div, we have the next thing which comes as the new class dot uh ratings. And again we have the separate ribbon rating oh, sorry, dot rating. And in this rating we will have the next. So in this task, what we are going to do, we will use this thing. Okay. But here we need to link the image images, and we have the icon star. This we want 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 2, 3, 4, 5. 5 stars are here. Okay. Now after that, what we're going to see, we will close this div star, and next we will create a paragraph. And in this paragraph, we have our content rated 5 stars in, and again this is the rating structure. So we will replicate the entire rating set. Okay. Now, okay, so this is a structure which gets created here. Okay. Now, after this thing, second, we will close this ratings part here. Now, we will have the next thing here, and okay, so we will close the top grid also. So 1, 2, 3. Okay. Next, we will create for the bottom grid. So BOTOM bottom grid, and in this bottom grid have the users, user, user reviews, and user reviews have user details, and we have something which I have said that all these users are identical. So if you see all these users, each and every item are identical here. So you can see the user have image and the name and the subname, and this review what they have given, all the reviews are identical, and they are all in a common box with a common box structure. So this is what they have given, and okay, so let us go there. So in the user details, what we are going to see, we will have to have an image, and the image first one is for Fulton, I guess. Okay. Second is Rena and Amic. Okay. So first one is Colton, and this div have the, and after this image, we have H, 5 seems nice. This H5 will contain the, okay, the H5 will have the name. After that, we will use span. Span contains this thing, and a span you need to have a class verified. The next we have the next thing which comes after this is for user details. This is for user reviews. Okay. Okay. So again, we need to have a class here dot info and so here we need to include a class dot info, and this info contains these two things. Info contains the name and the span. Info contains the name and the span. And after that, we have the next thing, which is the user details. Info user details. Next. Okay. And after that, what we can have the paragraph here. So we have the para here, which contains the review. Next, we have the div, which have the class as user reviews. Okay. So this user reviews we are going to replicate 3 times. Okay, because we have 3 boxes here. So this user reviews. Okay. So now we need to change the items. And to change the image also. Yeah, next is Okay, okay. So the structure of HTML is complete, I guess. So this is what. 1 second. Control A, Control Shift P, format selection, Control S. Now it is in a proper alignment. Yeah, earlier what is happening? It is coming out here. So this, with the help of this thing, you can do the alignment. Okay. So many things here in the proof section. What we are going to. So here, this is what we have created here. This box. This is the box kind item here. We have the image name verified by okay, and the matter, which is the review, I can say here. Next we okay, so this is what they are 5 stars. So 1 2 3 4 okay, 5 stars, and the ratings what they have given, and then they have something um internal space what they have created here. So this is what we are going to do it with the help of some padding and sort all those things here. Perfect. So this is again a very beautiful thing which is being managed very easily. Okay. So 1 second. So let us see the CSS, how we are going to include all these things, manage all these things in CSS with that is very easily. So for the CSS, as they are told to import the which font leaks pattern, so we have included that. Now again, we will start with the uh, styling part. Okay, so for this thing, we'll have the styling to border box, the first thing. And again, we have the next thing which will include the margin to be 0 and the border no border. So we will use the padding to be 0. So the internal margins, internal uh, every element or every item have some padding and margin which they carry internally. With the help of this thing, what we are going to do, we will remove all those things very easily. Okay. So there in so you can see here they have some space earlier. So if you see here, they carry some space. So with the help of this thing, we will remove the thing. Now, this is the body, and in the body we have our image background image which we will include mm, BG pattern top or text top. BG pattern top text top. Okay. And here BG pattern uh, bottom. Okay. Now you will place this background position left top, right bottom, left top, and right bottom. We have placed. Now we can have the next thing here, which is the background repeat, which is no repeat, no repeat. Uh, top text, top bottom. Okay. And again, we have the next thing here, which is the font family, which we have already imported is the Leaks pattern font, which they have asked to use. Okay. And next is the font size, standard font size. They have asked us to use the P. Okay. So this is what they have asked to use. And now we will start with so many classes what we have created here. So the parent class container, which is going to rule the entire structure. So parent class container. Okay. So let us type that class. So we'll use a maximum width of, let's say, 80%. And again, we'll have a margin of, let's say, 0 and auto. Okay. Then we can use position to relative. So we will use this relative position. Next, we have the next class, which is the primary content. So this primary content controls the display of the grid, and as you have declared grid, so we need to define GTR grid template rows with repeat two times of. So two times of init px they have asked. This is coming in this way, and we will use some place item property place items in center. So this comes in the center. Next, we have the next class, which is the top grid. Again, in the top grid, what we will again use a display of a grid, and will use grid template column with one column of 300 px and 400 px. And we will have a CG column gap property of 140 px seems to be good. And from the top, we'll use some spreadsheet to yeah. So it comes in a little down position. Fine. Next, what we are going to do, we are targeting this H1. So the H1 comes under primary content. So we will be using dot primary content H1 with a font weight of, we have used the font weight of let's say 700, and color we need to declare for the font which we will be picking up from the file. Right. So very dark magenta they have asked to use. Okay, so this is the good one. Next is what? Next is after color we will be using some will be margin in the bottom of let's say one REM. While using the REM value, it's very helpful because it actually what it actually do, it actually make your website very easy, very responsive, you can see. So margin bottom one REM is sufficient. Next, we will be targeting the paragraph. So we have got primary content P, primary content in P, and we will use the color to again we have a different color altogether. So dark grayish magenta is the color, I guess. Mm, So this is the structure of the paragraph. And then after that, we will target the rating, rating. In this rating, we have some background color which they have asked to use. So, so it is what we have created here. After background color, we have some border radius property of let's say 5 px. Again, we have some space internally on all the sides, so we will use 15 px padding. Now we want them to be separate. Separate, we will use some margin in the bottom. Let's say 10 px. Again, we use display of flex here. Everything will be aligned in a row and justify content to left and AIC align item center. Uh, Position will be so this is somewhat identical, but is a move, but yet it a small thing is left here once again. All these are step aside. If they are so we need to see this thing also. Okay, so a step ahead we need to take all these things, then only it will come in a proper alignment. So move now using the nth child concept, we are going to make it happen. Dot rating nth child number 2 From the left, it will be to REM. Oh, okay. And this will be 4 REM, child number 3. So 1 second. Okay, seems it is in alignment. Now, next we are going to see the paragraph. Okay. So the paragraph means the content what we have put it. So we are going to manage those things. So, um, mm, mm, mm. Okay. So dot heading from the margin from the left will be let's say 10 px standard size. Okay. And they have a special color also, some magenta type. So again, we are using that color. So this is, I guess, very dark magenta. 0.8 rem. The font weight of let's say 700 again we are going to use here. And seems identical. Now after this thing, we have this thing we are going to make it alive. So we have okay. uh, okay. So for the bottom section is inside 1 second. Yeah, this one and this one. The bottom section is this one. Okay, the bottom grid. So 1 second, first, second, and third. Okay. So now we are targeting this bottom grid. Got bottom grid, and we'll use again our display of grid here. And we will declare GTC with template columns with repeat autofill, and in the autofill we'll use the min max functionality with 2 ATPH from 1 XR, whichever will gets fitted. So okay. Again after that we will use a grid gap of let's say 10 px, and from the top okay, from the top it will be when you click down. So it is in responsive. If you see here, so again we need to make this image round. This name comes here, this thing comes here. So we will put this thing in a flex. Everything will align in a row, and this paragraph will be here only. So as far as the image is concerned, we will use a border radius so that it will get in a circle pattern. So after that, we will see the user reviews. So we have the user reviews. So this contains uh, um, okay. So okay. So let us see. Dot user reviews, and these user reviews again we need to have a background color. This background color is somewhat the same color of the font. Next we have a border radius property which is 10 px, and I'm adding let it be 3 rem and 2 rem, and again we will use a display of grid with GTR grid template rows of auto and one auto and one FR is my unit guess. And okay, auto and FR is fine. Now from the top, we again want some space, so we use the row gap. Yes, and a color of uh this white. Then we will make it down dot user review. In a child, let it be two rem, and 4 re. Okay. So next is what we will target the. Okay. So next we will target the user review panel. But user repair and with the font size of say 0.8 rem, and line height property will be 1.2 rem, and again in font weight of 400 we have picked. Okay. Then we will target the user details. So the user details are here. Display of flex using in a row, and justify content to left, align item. Okay. Uh, 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 okay. So next is what? We will be targeting that image here. Yeah, hi Dave. I hope you are good. So user details we are going to target. Sorry, we will target the user details images. Dot user details. I am so we will use a border radius property to circle the image. One second. It would be 50%. Nice. And with the width not more than 50 px is good. And with the margin right, it would be px. Now it is in a perfect alignment. This one minute if I give here. Sorry. So images are done. Now we have the next thing, which is the info. So this info contains the H and the verified buyer. Not info will have the font weight of 700. And again, we will target the class verified. Not verified will font size of let it be 0.7 rem and 0.77 rem is good. Next, we can have the color here. We'll have the color as the 1 second of pink color. Okay, next is what is left here. So something we need to do with the so 1 second. Mhm. Has to be a little bit down. Mm, 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 mm. 1 second. User reviews. So user reviews. 1 second. Mm. So 2 and 3. Okay, seems identical. So here we will end this class today. I hope it is being liked by you. So thank